Skål. This is the Danish way to say cheers. Now, like most cultures, Denmark has a lot of special and unique traditions that make it obviously very special. And I'm here to tell you what my favorite tradition came from, what it consists of, and why it's a special name. So my mom was born in Denmark, born and raised, and moved to California to be an au pair, which is basically a nanny, and ended up never really going back. She met my dad up in Northern California, and now I'm here telling you about my Danish traditions. Since all my mom's side of the family still lives in Denmark, we try to go and visit once a year, usually during the summer, but every 4 years, we try and go for Christmas. When we don't make it down for Christmas, we still try to bring back the different traditions that we have in Denmark, but bring it here. And we love to share the tradition with others. So every year we try and invite different friends, different family down to experience which is the Danish lunch. The Danish traditional lunch we try to share with other people, and usually everyone is so intrigued by how it's very intricate and just very special to us. So now you're probably wondering what the Danish traditional lunch is. Probably most of you have never sat at a table for 4 hours straight eating, and that's basically what it consists of. So when we do get the chance to go to Denmark, it's a huge experience because they get really into it, and they take it very seriously, eating, basically. My dad always tells the story of how his first time he came down to Denmark to visit the family, he said it was the most nerve-wracking experience. He's done a lot of things in his life, but he said it was the most nerve-wracking thing he's ever done because it was basically like a test to see if he was capable of being in the family. So basically, the Danish lunch consists of 4 courses that are very specific to what you use in your foods, what you eat every course is very specific. And if you don't do it right, you get very weird looks. So there's a Danish bread called rugbrød that you use for open space sandwiches that have different things in each course that you put on top of it. In the different 4 stages, there's a lot of different things, and if I were to tell you everything that you have to put on the bread at each course, it would take forever. So I'll tell you a couple things. In the first course, it's basically fresh fish that's called silt, and there's a lot of different mixes of it. Second course is the liver and meatballs, and third course is fried fish, and fourth course is different meats and roasts. And of course, there's a ton of sides that go along with it. As much as this sounds like a lot of eating, it also is, which it definitely is, but it also is it's more to do with sitting around a huge table with your family and enjoying each other's company that I honestly don't get to see a lot since they live in Denmark. Now this is when Skål comes in. Skål, basically, it seems to me, it's every time you take a bite of food, you have to either take a sip of the Danish akvavit or beer or soda, whatever you want, but if you don't do it, you are basically, people are going to be very mad at you. So since the drinking age is 16, I've had a fair share of Danish schnapps, and it doesn't get any better, but there's no disrespecting saying no to the Skål. From a very young age, actually, I learned to not sit next to my Uncle Paul because it seems every time you sit, the person who sits next to him never makes it away from the table at night. They just end up sleeping at the table. But of course, it's still awesome to just sit around the table and have tell stories of past years and when my dad went. And the Danes are very strong-willed, so 4 hours is a long time, but they seem to. We usually take a 30-minute break between the 3rd and 4th course, but you sit there for 4 hours eating through 4 courses. And I always can't wait to get back the next year and do it all over again and eat till I can't eat anymore. So I'm honestly very lucky to be able to experience this culture, and every year it just gets better and better. And if you ever want to try and see how much food you really actually can eat, definitely find a Danish person and ask them to join the feast. And of course, Skål.